Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating to Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with this piece of wood that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint the entire thing white. I'm just using white acrylic paint. I've painted the front, the sides, and the back. Once I have that all painted, I'm going to set it aside to dry, and I'm going to take this little palette that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint that white also. I did the front and the sides and the bottom and the top on this, but I did not do the back, and I also kind of got in between the slats so that you couldn't see the bare wood on the spots that show through the slats on the palette. Once those were fully dry, I'm going to take some scrapbook paper that I got at Hobby Lobby. First, I'm going to lay that board down on top of this paper where I want to cut it. I'm just going to kind of line it up with the edge and then draw a line with a pencil so I know where to cut. And then I'm just going to cut along that line so that I don't use too much of the paper. Get that all cut out. And then I'm going to Mod Podge that to the front. So I'm just making sure that it fit. And now I'm going to take Mod Podge, just put a decent amount on here. And then I'm going to lay that paper on and just smooth it out with my hands. I put way too much Mod Podge on there. So just kind of putting some back in the jar not to waste it. Get nice full coverage, making sure that you get the edges really well because you're going to have to sand off the excess and you don't want it to peel up. So I'm just going to take that paper, lay it down, line it up, and then just smooth it out with my hands. Once I have that all smoothed out, I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to add some Mod Podge to the front of this little palette here. And just doing it on the slats itself. Then I'm going to take some star scrapbook paper and I'm going to lay that on there, smooth it out with my hands, and then let that fully dry as well. Once they are fully dry, I'm going to take my sander and sand off all the excess paper all the way around. So in this one, I'm going to do just the edges, and then I'm going to take something and score in between all of the little slats. So I just use my Cricut spatula. I'm just going to run a line through each one of the slats to break up that paper. Once I have that paper all broken up, I'm going to take a nail file because it's really small, and I can get it in between each one of the slats, and I'm going to sand out the excess paper from in between each one of the slats. Once I have that all finished, I'm going to sand off the excess paper that was on the bigger sign. I'm just using a sanding block that I had from Dollar Tree. I didn't have any more little sanding sheets for my mini sander. I need to order some of those. So I'm just going to sand off, like I said, all the excess paper all the way around this as well. Once I have it all sanded, I'm going to take a drill with a drill bit, and I'm going to drill 2 holes, one on each side of the top of the big board. Just making sure I line them up. I just kind of eyeball it. Once I have those all drilled, I'm just going to take some of my twisted rusty wire. I'm going to put it through one side. And of course, I'm going to struggle with it. And then I'm just going to take a pair of pliers and just kind of wrap that around in the front to make like a little curly Q. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to cut the wire about the length that I want it, push that through that side, and then again do the same thing with the pliers and just wrap that around. And I like wrapping it this way because it gives it a little bit of a decorative piece to the front as well. So just get that all wrapped again and just push it down, and then now I have a hanger for my sign. Next, I'm going to take that little palette that I had made, and I'm going to glue that to the very bottom of the sign here. Just put some glue on the back of that, kind of figure out exactly where I want it. I left it about 1 inch from the bottom. Make sure that it's centered. And then I can fill that with some greenery or any other florals that you have. I use greenery because the red and blue flowers that I had, I couldn't find any that matched the colors of this perfectly. So I'm just going to use some greenery. Put that in there. I did end up adding some more. Then I took some burlap and I made a bow out of that, and I'm going to glue that right to the center of this little mini palette. It's just kind of like a decorative burlap ribbon, just a simple bow. And then I'm going to take a rusty star and I'm going to add that to the center of the bow, kind of tie that in with the hanger. And that is it. This project is finished. I think this turned out so super cute and I love it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.